In today's adventure, we're heading to the beautiful Ninh Binh for the next 2 days. We'll begin with the hilltop hike, then explore Southeast Asia's largest temple complex, and finish with a scenic boat ride where Kong, Skull Island was filmed. Let's go. Here's one last look at our hotel lobby in Hanoi. From there, we took a 2-hour grab taxi ride to Ninh Binh. After checking in, we rented a motorbike from the hotel, and now we're ready to explore the area. Our first stop on our motorbike tour today is the Tai Vi Temple, built on royal ground and framed by dramatic limestone cliffs. Let's have a look inside. It's time to get back on our motorbike. We're heading to a mountainside temple with an interesting name that includes a trail to some caves. Let's go. Our next stop on our tour today is the Bich Dong Pagoda. This site dates back to the 15th century and is built right into the limestone cliffs. After parking our motorbike, we made our way across the small stone bridge and headed towards the entrance. Let's go ahead and head inside and explore more of this historic place. I like this spot. There's those birds again. Upon entering the pagoda, we headed past a lush green courtyard towards a set of stairs leading up the mountainside in search of the caves. Go right into the side of the mountain. It's cool. Okay, into the cave we go, huh? It's dark in here. Steep. I think there's an opening on the other side over here. Check it out. I'm like in a cave. In an actual cave right now. Wow. Here is a photograph of what it actually looked like inside the cave. It's pretty impressive, actually. Anyways, let's continue on. Wow. Lee decided to stay down there, and I'm gonna head up this trail a little bit further, and then like in about 10 minutes maybe I'll turn around, see how far I can get. It's pretty awesome. Okay, I could climb the rest of the way, but it's not paved or anything, so I'm not exactly dressed for it. So I'm gonna head back down the hill, catch up with Lee. After a quick hike to explore the nearby caves, I'm back right where I started. It's time to get back on the motorbike, though, and head to our next place for today's adventure. After a quick 10-minute motorbike ride, we reached a riverside spot in Ninh Binh Tam Coc area, where people could be seen drifting in rowboats through the lush green landscape. We grabbed lunch at the nearby Lotus Garden restaurant before heading off to the Hang Mua Viewpoint, which is visible on the hilltop across the river. At the entrance to Hang Mua Caves and Viewpoint, colorful Chinese-style lanterns sway in the breeze. Along the path, you'll find a few homestays and restaurants. Entry costs are around 100,000 dong, or about $4 per person. Okay, we finally reached the entrance to the trail. Let's head on up. It's going to take about 30 to 45 minutes from the base. Let's go. That is super steep, guys. Can't really tell on camera. After a 10-minute hike, we reached the first viewpoint, looking down at where we started earlier this morning. But there's still plenty of steps ahead. Let's keep going. After hiking about 3/4 of the way up the mountain, you'll come to a fork in the trail. Take the path to the right first, because it climbs up a small hill that rewards you with a stunning overlook of the area. From there, you'll see the vast landscape stretching out below, and you'll also catch a glimpse of the main trail continuing upward towards the summit. We did it. All right. Lee hiked the whole thing in Converses. Good job. Did a good job, Ma. Opposite the first viewpoint, there's another trail that leads to a dragon on top of the mountain. From up here, you can see the river winding through all the green fields and huge limestone cliffs. Honestly, it looks like a real-life painting. Let's head down to explore some more. Sun's going down. We're walking on this boardwalk across a lotus pond. End of first day here in Ninh Binh. Tomorrow we're going to do the boat tour, Trang An, and head up to Bai Dinh Pagoda, which is one of the largest temple complexes in all of Vietnam. But for now, let's enjoy the sunset. Wind feels good after that long hike. As day one came to a close, the sun dipped behind the distant limestone mountains, casting a glow in the water. We made our way back to the motorbike in search of some dinner before heading to our hotel to rest up and recharge for the adventures that await us on day 2 here in Ninh Binh. Welcome to day 2 here in Ninh Binh. Right now we're heading to a place called Bai Dinh Pagoda, Southeast Asia's largest temple complex. Let's go. Okay, we just got our tickets for the Bai Dinh Pagoda. The whole thing's like 6 kilometers. It's huge. I guess we're gonna be taking an electric car, and there'll be drop-off points throughout the temple complex. And it's a gray foggy day, but we're gonna make the best of it. Right? Mm-hmm. Let's go. Yeah, I think we're getting closer. Checking out the map right now. This is huge. There's an area that goes up in the mountains too. We're gonna be down here though. Okay, we arrived. We're at the main entrance, and there's like 37 stops we're going on today. We're gonna try to do this in a couple hours and then head over to the Trang An boat tour after this. So, the Bai Dinh Pagoda began as an ancient mountain temple complex over 1,000 years ago. In 2003, a vast new complex was added, and it's now considered the largest temple complex in Southeast Asia, spanning over 1,700 acres. Let's have a look inside. There's 10 million of these statues in total. 10 million supposedly. It's way down there. After walking for about 10 minutes, we arrived at a bell tower. Let's go ahead and climb the stairs and have a closer look. This massive bell at the top. Wow, I wonder what that is down there too. Oh, this is used in ceremonies. You can tell they ring this bell. From the bell tower, we got a bird's eye view of the nearby buildings, including the 13-story stupa in the distance. We're headed that way now. The first temple held a towering bronze bodhisattva statue with 1,000 arms and eyes, a symbol of endless compassion. Next stop. Much more ground to cover. In the next temple, we stood before a massive golden Buddha, calmly seated in meditation, a symbol of peace, enlightenment, and timeless wisdom. Heading up the hill now. It's pretty steep. I guess it was worth it for the car if we had to walk, you imagine? Oh man. Oh, those turtles. At the back of the property, you will find the Hall of Three Buddhas. A joyful fat Buddha greets you, which is seated before a grand staircase lined with flowers and a dragon's tail. Throughout the temple complex, you will see tall birds standing on turtles. They stand for peace and long life. You can also spot them here, next to the three large Buddhas. Okay, we finally reached the 100-meter tall pagoda, the tallest in Vietnam. Let's take the elevator up and enjoy the view of the valley below. Okay, they made us put on these little booties. Protect the towel. Remain silent. The elevator. We made it to the top. Cloudy skies, but the view of the rooftops, courtyards, green hills was amazing. Inside, golden Buddhas are everywhere. Here's one last look of the valley below. Next, we're off to Trang An for a riverboat adventure. Let's go. Okay guys, we're setting off on our Trang An boat tour. Today it will take us through some caves and also to an area made famous in the movie Kong, Skull Island. Here we go. Just up ahead is the entrance to the first cave. Here we go. Upon entering the cave, it was dark and I had to lower my head in some places, but eventually it gave way to a view of lush green trees and a lagoon surrounded by limestone cliffs. So I should begin by saying that there are 3 different routes for the Trang An boat tour, but ultimately we chose Route 2 because it's ideal for first-time visitors. It's scenic, includes floating through several caves, stops at island temples, and it finishes by sailing past the film set for the movie Kong, Skull Island. And our first stop on today's boat tour is the Khao San Temple, which is an 18th century shrine dedicated to the mountain god. As you step into the temple, you are greeted with the statue of Khao San himself in his human and divine form. There's another temple in the back area. Detail and everything. Okay, it's time to get back in the boat and head to the next stop. This cave is 250 meters long. I'm trying to paddle the boat at the same time. Long cave, huh? Oh, this is amazing.
And
Wow. Like King Kong, huh?
no,
I think that's Kong Island. A little,
no.
yeah, Skull Island. Excellent cave. After exiting the second cave, we bypassed the Water Palace, a temple area accessible on Route 3, and we continued on down the river. That's right.
You're gonna turn it off?
Circling the island. Circling the temple island. Okay, we've arrived at the Sui Tien Temple. It's a riverside shrine nestled in lush greenery, featuring a stone archway, lily ponds, and garden walkways throughout. Let's explore further. Wow. Unfortunately, we could not film inside the temple at this location. Anyhow, it's time to get back on the boat.
In the dark.
And it goes at night. Ooh, let's go out like this room. Damn. It's pretty low right now. Okay, we made it out of the cave safely, and we're headed to the last Temple Island stop on today's tour. Let's go. Strong boat driver. Very good. Takes a lot of power to... Okay, it's been a long day, but now we're heading to our last stop on the Trang Am boat tour. Let's go. I think this is one last temple complex before we head back. And then we're going to get on the motorbike and ride back to the hotel. But this place is pretty cool. I definitely recommend it. And there's 3 routes to choose from. I'll put the information in the description. I recommend Route 2 though, for the balance of caves and temples and islands to explore. And just like that, our Ninh Binh adventure comes to a close. The Trang Am boat tour has been an absolute highlight, one to add to your Vietnam bucket list. As we wrap up, we sailed past a filming location from the movie Kong Skull Island. Next, we're returning to Hanoi for one last night, and then it's off to Bangkok for the world's biggest water fight, Songkran, Thailand's New Year's celebration. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye for now.